That's a parliament system. Make she be careful. After for your years and support parliament system. Parliament system. But make she be careful.
Wagwama people, I'm back again, and this time beef. This beef is specially cooked for the high table sitters. It's a beef of high table eaters. So if you are not on the high table, this beef doesn't concern you. Why am I saying this? This beef is between the Asantehene and the Domahene. You have seen this kind of beef before. It's a crazy beef that we need to, like, it's a whole history. It's a historical beef. I won't waste much time. This is OG Studios. You know how we do it to you. Over here, everything we give to you, all the informative and very captivating news to your doorstep, and you know how I mean. Back to business. Then before that, I'm not the one. I don't want to do things that I will later regret. So let me open the house of sources and give to you back-to-back information and details. 1 minute. Yes. Everybody. A car banner. Everybody. Yeah. The book is open. So this beef is between Oseadeeyo Agyeman Badu the second, the Omahene of the Doma people, and Otumfuo Osei Tutu, who is also the second of the Ashanti region, the Asantehene. And this beef, it came a long way, but the current situation that is making this beef stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger is the fact that one chief have removed from one chief to go and join the other chief, and one chief is saying this person have influenced this person and blah 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 blah. But before that, this is how everything started. It started when the Domahene on an interview said some things, and people started questioning that why would he insult the Asante Rehene? He said it, and during this interview, he made it clear that the Asantehene is not a king. He can't be a king, but rather he is a paramount chief. He's an Omahene, just like he is. Yeah. So they all respond, because a king is when you have a kingdom, and right now Ghana is not a kingdom. So after this interview and back-to-back things, like, it raised a lot of allegations and people started questioning. But before that, let's go and watch the typical video of the interview, of which Oseadeeyo Agyeman Badu the second said,
it has been brought to our attention that the Otumfuo is encouraging some of the chiefs under some of the chiefs over who I'm the president, encouraging them to make them Omahene. That prompted me to make that speech. I don't speak for just speaking's sake. First, the history between Doma and Ashantis, the history between Ashantis and Bonos were being, changed. I wouldn't sit down when I know the truth for somebody to change the history. I won't sit down. I'm one person, I won't sit down. When I see somebody is tinkering something, I won't sit down. Categories of chiefs in Ghana. We have paramount chiefs and the Asantehene. Even the name Asantehene I have a problem with it. If you go to Mampong, the land there does not belong to the Otumfuo. I'm the only one who can say this. If you go to Kumawu, the land there does not belong to the Otumfuo. The question is that, who is he? What sort of chief? Is he a chief or a king? A king, I've already told you before, there were kingdoms in Ghana. But the moment we became a unitary state, Ghana, there's no king. People should learn to accept. If you don't accept me, I am an Omahene, a paramount chief. Can I create a paramount chief?
No.
So who is the Otumfuo? Who is he? I have not said all the things in my head. Oh. There are a lot of them. But you see, I don't speak just but for an issue affecting some of my members. Jesus, why should I have a problem with him? In fact, I've not met him before. All these 24 years that both of us have been on this too. We have never met. So why should I have a problem? Never, as Domangini says, so I am over all the chiefs. I won't say it.
So right now, after this statement made publicly on an interview, that Santehene also gave a sweet reply. Yeah, he decided to let the Domangini know his stand, where he needs to stand. And he also said a lot of things. To the point that, in his own words, he said that the Domangini remembers that if he doesn't remember, he's trying to let him remember that his uncle was the one who raised him. He raised the Domangini and the Drobohene together. So if he is speaking, he should make sure he knows his limit and know how he speaks some things. Let me just not say things and go and say something which is not inside, and people come for me in the comment section, which I know typically this particular video comment section is going to be buzzing. Let's go and listen to Otumfuo Osei
One more fry, yeah, but
so we go to Papa. Something like that. I don't mind it. It's here. I'm from. That's what I'm doing with you.
Yellow Kusa, Nina, and Tafon on the yellow way, and I
Young.
One way, your way, will be to for me.
Young. It's here.
Would be back, one brother, one body. Adam.
So where is that? Luna. Lorena, all the people for me, eventually. To believe, I don't know, so they do the people of Adi. It's a Abu Otara. Young.
Otara, yeah. Nina,
yeah. So it's a runner. Probably you say, I don't know.
And I Kumani professionals.
I'm a professional. Santouma Margaret, I said, it's a
Rose as a wife, woman and Nabe Chiame.
since I'm professional, I don't know how you was the other day. I don't know Chiame. It's a
Chiame, professional, you can't on a number, we are man so.
so we should be kind. Only number 2 months will be it's a
we are was sent a bus of course.
John.
Someone named Benjamin, we are Mumma way made it and Mamma.
Super, we should be
Yo, this is what he also said. And the beef did not end there. The beef slept for a while, left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. And finally, what the Domangini Oseadeeyo Agyeman Badu said in an interview that the Asantehene is influencing some people who is under his instrument to move to the Asante kingdom. Instrument, like, it looks like the healing that the king, in fact, the chief who this thing was centered on, finally came out, which is the Fiapehene. So in another deba, the Domangini had to question again, and he made some things clear. He said that Santehene doesn't have the right to make the Fiapehene an Omanhene, because the Asantehene himself is also an Omanhene.
That's a parliament chief. Make sure the BTS vote. After for your years and support parliament chief. Parliament chief. But make sure the BTS vote. I said, why I Lagana for what did you hear, my little? Otumfuo, why am I saying? Otumfuo, my name. What do you mean? Yes, Lord. Otumfuo, what do you mean? So far, I made the president of the former regional association. Otumfuo, what do you mean? Onye ni mo ja me de kakra ni no se oye de nkyerani akoko na mane na ma okopie tachima ko ba be to ma say number 1 na sa se no titu no na oye na dia pepe na nyo no be chi ku ni po na menti ese do ma hene menti menhia dia pre ni hia na ma hene ni pa be ti menhia no ama na ye ma hene to ma say number 1 so ya no ni kama
You get me? So an Omanhene cannot install another Omanhene. It's rather, let me go to the source and mention the name here. I don't want problem because this beef is really cooking and I don't want to get involved. Let me get inside. So he said it can only be installed as an Omanhene by the Domasi number 1 hene. So when he said this thing, people were like, oh, okay, we now get it. So he said he doesn't understand why this king, this chief exactly will have to go to the Asantehene. Even he said, he even made it clear that even him, the Domahene, doesn't have the rights and the authority to install the Fiapehene as the Omanhene. And this issue also started when the Fiapehene wanted to be part. He said when they were going for some meetings, he did not have access, but he saw that his level of kinship was on the same grounds of people which he thought was necessary. He went to the Domahene and it did not work, which he decided to go to the Asantehene, and this beef just escalated. But finally, lawyer Anoche Frimpong has come to give us a clear definition. And I think this thing has elaborated and has made too much sense. To the extent that now, even when I heard the beef and I got confused at a point. But right now, I think everything is finally making sense right now. In an interview, lawyer Frimpong Anoche also said this. Let's go and listen.
Obubo paramount chiefs in Medino. Or say the Asantehene and the other paramount chiefs of Ghana. And some Wabeka divisional chiefs, any sub-divisional chiefs, any Odikro for another chiefs recognized by the National House of Chiefs. Niempesa kofo bebre yawan yase yaka paramount chiefs ya di Asantehene din aba ewo mremu mu chieftaincy act na bo Asantehene position
and other
paramount chiefs
in the law also.
Oh, yes, I'm so long. Okay. Other people, a lot of people are doing here one say. Some say Asantehene and the other paramount chiefs there. I don't know who Asantehene no enfio. A big argument and say, what can Asantehene? Asantehene is not the king of Ghana. Inti ade intina uboni di as if it's automatically where you na The framers of that part of the act. Now, Jia, a war share Sambrano, a Timono.
So yeah, this is what he said. So right now to your ears, if you don't understand, let me break it down small. He also said that in the law of Ghana, the Asante Hene cannot be a king. He can be a chief, a paramount chief, because he is under the president. The president is a highest authority. Then he used the United Kingdom, which is the king of England currently, Prince Charles, who is now King Charles, as an example. He said England is the England king who can call himself a king because his country doesn't have a president. And all the parliamentarians in UK, or after implementing the laws, he, the king, King Charles, is the one who signs for the deals for these laws to be passed out. That makes him a king because England doesn't have a president. But whilst Ghana, we have a president, all these chiefs all have to listen to the president. They all hold their I don't know, the word is skipping me, but I guess I know you know that word. They all call to the president. So the Asante Hene cannot be a king, but rather an Omayene. This is OG Studios, and this is the beef. So I think there's more, because I'm hearing a lot of things and more stories are popping up. I'm still trying to figure it out and make sure I gather proper and concrete evidence, and I'll come and present it to you next time you see me on this platform. But for now, this is the news. So let's interact in the comment section. What do you also think? Is the Asante Hene a king or a chief? Let me know. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section. And let me also know, maybe this is what I have seen, and this is the sources, and from my sources and my gathering, this is what I've gotten. If you also have anything, prompt me in the comment section. I'll be very active over there. Let me know. Let's interact. You know what I mean? This is OG Studios, and I just brought you all the informative and very captivating news to your doorstep. And you know what I mean? This time it's a beef, and it's a beef alert. Peace out.